Ravenna, Italy. We are here at the port, and it is very port looking. It is 6 a.m. The sun has not quite risen yet, but it is on its way. I will not be spending much time here in Ravenna. We are basically going to disembark in about an hour, and then I'm going to get on the bus, and we are going to head up a ways to Padua. I think that's where we're going. I'll have to look it up. And we're going to do a tour there, another old city, and then from there we're going to head to the airport. But I wanted to at least show you kind of what it looked like in the morning. It's very much a port though. Nothing too exciting. We have disembarked the ship and are on the bus heading to Padua. We have a couple hour ride. I'm sure there'll be some stops along the way, but it's not close to Venice. That was the first time I didn't have to clear like customs getting off the ship, but I guess it's because we're on an excursion. This is my first time doing an excursion on the last day of the trip, so this is a new experience. And this is also the first day that's cloudy since I've been here in the Mediterranean. It is overcast today. Maybe it'll clear up, maybe it won't. We'll see. Alrighty, after a 2.5 hour drive, we have made it here to Padua, another very old city. Around this moat-looking area, there is several statues of various popes, painters, artists, sculptures. We are currently taking a tour. I'm currently taking a tour. And yeah, I'll check back in a bit. This is a wall, just like on the other side of faces and a donation box. These are people that folks want prayed for, and they're over here by the tomb of Saint Anthony because of the miracles that he performed. So they are looking for probably healing for a lot of these people. We have just left the Basilica of Saint Anthony, and I want to show you my lovely blue skirt that I had to get. It was $1 donation. Because I am a woman and I was not in a skirt and my shorts are too short, they had me covered up for modesty. So that is where my lovely blue skirt here came from. So when you come to churches, make sure that your knees are covered. If you're a lady, you have a skirt on or long pants, because if you are not modest, they will not let you in. I wanted you to see this. There are tourist groups behind me, and there are tourist groups in front of me. And we are walking in the street. It's not like we are not blocking traffic, because we absolutely are. And this is why countries don't want so many tourists, because it disrupts kind of the flow of their day-to-day life and people that actually live here. So we are in one of the old education buildings, and right above me, the graduation is happening. So the students are up there, they're posing for a photo right now, but when they all came out, they got cheered, and then they have a little wreath around their neck. It's very nice. We always love to see people achieving dreams and things, so yeah. So we are here in one of the many plazas, and I always get these piazzas and things mixed up because they all start to look alike, but this is a very pretty one. So I stopped in front of it. Because I'm terrible with names, I don't remember the name of it, but you know, if you want to know, I can find out. But yeah, it's been a really, really nice day here in Italy. It is a bit overcast, but we're okay with overcast. It happens. It's not, the weather is not always going to be perfect, and you roll with the punches, so yeah. Behind me here is the Palace of Justice. Y'all see this mosquito bite I got on my forehead? Dang mosquitoes. Anyway, and the Palace of Justice is where just that happened, justice-related things. So you would have judges and lawyers and attorneys working in this building to help people solve justice-related matters. There's also a lot of cute shops. There's a green market that is happening on both sides of it. And there's little restaurants, and there's like a little food plaza in some of the halls, and all of it smells so good. But I don't want to have to go to the bathroom, so I'm just gonna hold off on eating for right now. But it does smell heavenly, heavenly. Just an observation. I can tell you one thing I have not seen here in Padua is one fast food restaurant of any kind, not the European versions and not the American versions. It's all local places, you know, looks like it's locally sourced, most of it. Little small shops, nothing major chain related, at least from what I know. I could be wrong, do not claim to be the resource on this, but it's good food. It's not like crap food made from things we don't know what they are. It's like you can look at them and see exactly what the ingredients are, and it's really nice. This is the green market that's happening right now. I'm on the other side of the Palace of Justice, and it's like, yeah, it's again, it is delightful. All right, y'all, so I lied. I did come and get something to eat. I'm at this cute little place called Brunch Republic. Very colorful. These desserts. The desserts look delightful. And I will let you know what it tastes like. Because you know, I got a crispy chicken sandwich because I am not original. So. Gotta say, this crispy chicken sandwich from Brunch Republic, not too bad. I'm just eating the french fries, and they kind of look like potato chips, but they're not. Very good. Very good. This is really good. I'm not gonna lie. They designed the place to be very Instagrammable, I will say that. But the food is good. No complaints out of me. Brunch Republic, good job. Good job. Because there's always something with me. So I get to the airport, and the hotel calls my bus driver and tells them that the electric vehicle is charging, and so they can't come pick me up. And the second vehicle that they have is not working. So they have no shuttles currently. So what my bus driver did was he dropped me off maybe a half a mile away from the hotel because the bus did not have clearance to come down the street. And now I am walking to the hotel. I tell you, gotta roll with the punches because you never know what's gonna happen. Okay, y'all, first, this is the bathroom. I'm staying at a little B&B called Piazza. here not far from the Venice airport, and I actually have a room key. I have not had a room key in I don't know how many years, but it's basically an old farmhouse, basically. And yeah. I made it to the hotel. Y'all, I am exhausted. I just had to come and sit down for a minute, and I swear, the man sitting behind me on the bus smelled like cat pee. And so I had to deal with cat pee smell for 2 hours and 40 minutes. It was not ideal. Maybe it wasn't the man. Maybe it was the bus. I don't know, but something smelled like cat pee and it made my head hurt. Anyway, I am at the hotel. It is a cute little B&B. It's not an Airbnb. It's an old farmhouse. I'm just taking a load off until I go into Venice. I think I'm going to take a water taxi. Not quite sure how I'm going to get there just yet, but we're going to make it work. But I am at the room, relaxing for a minute, and then I'll share some stuff about Venice. Until then. Okay, so I went downstairs to try to schedule my transport into Venice City Center. I was asking, what's the best route? Should I take a bus? Should I take a water taxi? I find out that the buses and basically all the public transit are on strike. The strike started this morning, will end at 5 o'clock, and then we'll pick up 3 hours later. So there is a very real chance that I could get stranded in Venice Center. So I'm trying to figure this out. And then she told me the taxis are running, but to get there and back will cost me €100. That's how much I took out for the last 10 days and haven't spent it. So maybe I'm not meant to see Venice this go around, but we gonna see what we can do. So when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So I did not get to go to Venice, but I did run into two delightful ladies named Vicky and Kathy who actually booked a tour to Venice from the port. Like I went to Padua, they went to Venice. And they showed me pictures of the canals and all the buildings. And it just gave me incentive to come back at a later date. And I'll actually just fly into Italy and be in Italy and go visit Venice and some of the other cities here. Now I am taking a walk to go find some food. And then I'll just rest up and get ready for my trip home tomorrow. Y'all, on my one night in Italy, what do you think I decided to eat? Let's take a wild guess. I'm gonna make it easy for you. Pizza. And this is good pizza. I came from a little small local spot, but it's quite tasty, as most of the food I've eaten in these countries have been. So not exactly what I had planned on eating for dinner initially, but you make the best of things. So cheers. Another day done. I will say I am a bit disappointed that I didn't get to see Venice, but it just lends into our dependency on car culture. And in Venice, where there's water, when a taxi costs $107, that's not really accessible to everybody. And it just shows or illustrates some of the problems we have with accessibility for people who may not have access to a vehicle or a lot of finances. And then when your public transit people go on strike, then you can't have access to the things that are a bit more affordable. But anyway, tomorrow I will wake up, walk back to the airport 3.5 hours before my flight, and be on my way home.